I think it was Araf Walad, passed away, and they told us Rasab, this young man of 30 who had only taken the allegiance of the Sheikh only 2 years ago. But he was one of those who was not a Muriz, who was not a sick man. He was a sincere student. He took on the ways and the colour of the Tariqa Naqshbandiya. He coloured his Zahir with the colour of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And indeed he spent his days and his nights in the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it coloured him so much that he impressed his family. He changed the beliefs and the aqaid of his family. But the story goes on, my dear friends. This person, he was making effort day and night. And the Sangis tell us, and the Sheikh was telling us, that he was preparing for the Honourable Sheikh to come to Pakistan. And they are nearly prepared, nearly 500 people to take the allegiance of Rasulullah. My dear friends, that is an easy number to say. We cannot bring ourselves to the mahfal. We cannot bring one person to the mahfal. This person, through his own efforts, he was not a student. He was a halqa himself.
Allahu Akbar, Allah.
He had changed the whole of the area, and he was calling men towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And on Wednesday evening, he had a fatal accident in which his Lord took him and he returned to his Lord. You should have seen the expression on the Sheikh's face when he heard. It was like, the students, you do not understand. You are more dearer to him than the ties of blood, my dear friends. This is what the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said. They will sit together. They will have no ties of kinship. They will have no ties of blood. They will have no ties of business. But they will sit together for the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is that friendship, my dear friends. The expression that came on the Sheikh's face, that such a student takes many decades to create, to mold, to fashion. And within a short period he had changed his direction. And within a short period the Lord had taken him. But my dear friends, this is the purpose of a wali. He is like that catalyst. That reaction that never takes place. That takes thousands of years to move from A to B. The Sheikh and the love of the Sheikh and the love of the Zakireen and the qalb of the Sufi changes that environment, changes that thing that can never happen, changes that man that is lost in ghaflat and gives him the path of Siratul Mustaqim, my dear friends. You are one of the fortunate ones. You are all chosen that you are sitting in his majlis. But become a murid, my dear friends. Become a student like that student was. That when you pass away, indeed it touches the heart of your Sheikh, that he pleads through the tawassul of his master, through the tawassul of Sheikh Bahauddin Naqshband, through the tawassul of Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, through the tawassul of the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and pleads to his Lord, oh my Lord, I am pleased with the son of so and so. Oh Lord, you be pleased with him. Become a student like that, because this is the type of student which your master was, my dear friends. In the Kubmani of Qibla Alam rahmatullah alayhi, the Sheikh was pleased with him, and the effort I am talking about, the purpose was so that you all know about this Sangi of Hazrat Sahab, and you all know about his Mubarak life and his end, and you all know what the Sheikh is pleased with, my dear friends. The Sheikh is pleased that you take on the colour of Deen and then you transmit the colour of Deen, because this is what he did all his life. I remember a few of the students in Keithli when Hazrat Sahab started his halqa, and it was in the beginning. A few of the Bengali brothers, Sufi Sahabs, they tell us that they were telling the dos that they went to the top of Keithli, an area of Malsis Road, and they were calling men towards the gathering of zikr. And they said they knocked on this door. You can ask them. They said they knocked on this door, and the person opened the door and he says, what is your call towards? And they said, our call is towards Allah and His Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he says, shall I tell you something? He says, I will tell you a fact. In the early 70s, there was a person who used to come and knock on these doors. There is already somebody who has came and knocked on the doors of this area before you. His name was Sufi Arshad Mahmood. My dear Sangis, the Sheikh is delivering this message to you.